What's up everybody, welcome to the greatest vlog in the world. My name is Jeff, your favorite tour guide in Madeira. In today's video, I'm going to be giving you my 10 tips for visiting Madeira in 2022. My absolute favorite thing to do in Madeira has to be a good sunrise. You can come up to the mountains. Up here we're in Pico do Arieiro today for the sunrise. This is our #1 spot. Everybody loves to come here because you can get some of the clouds and it gets really pretty, especially in the winter time. So if you're coming up for a sunrise, then you might want to look up online the best spots. There's really loads of great spots in Madeira to see the sunrise. Some of my favorites are Pico do Arieiro and Ponta de São Lourenço, and you want to kind of be here about 30 minutes before the sun rises. So you may want to check out your Google Maps, and you might want to check out what time you want to leave Funchal to get here and whatever, so you get here 30 minutes before. Or of course you can go with the tour guide and not have to worry about anything. If you're coming to Madeira, make sure to get yourself at least one sunrise in your trip. There is absolutely no use in trying to predict the weather in Madeira. Don't try it, don't trust it. Of course, we like to check, especially if I'm doing a sunrise tour, I like to use a website called Mountain Forecast, and that particular website gives me the forecast for Pico do Arieiro or Pico Ruivo for the high mountains right over here in Madeira. So you can check that out. You can also check out the webcams during the day. That's how I like to see where the weather is nice in Madeira, because there are so many microclimates on the island that some places can be sunny and beautiful and other places can be rainy and cloudy. So there's always a place to go. I wouldn't, if I were you, try and plan your vacation according to the weather. You can have a great time in Madeira regardless. What I do recommend is to be prepared for everything. Layers is the best way. If you're going adventuring, make sure you've got your waterproofs, your warm clothes, hoodies, beanies, that kind of stuff. When you come to Madeira, you have to bring your hiking boots, right? There are so many beautiful trails in Madeira. There are so many beautiful walks in Madeira, but very often there's this misconception that a Levada walk is a walk and not a hike, all right? A hike means that you need to have good equipment, good shoes, good clothing, waterproof gear, you know, a backpack with everything you need. So you want to make sure that you are prepared for the hikes. So if you want to learn more, then you can check out our blog page on our website. We've written up a blog about 31 priceless tips on hiking in Madeira. We also go into the weather in more detail. So check out our blog at hittheroadmadeira.com, and you can get all of this super juicy information with loads of value to help you plan your perfect trip. All the links are in the description as well. But let's move on to the next section. There is so much variety on this island that you really should do a little bit of homework before you leave your house. So one of the best places that you can do such research is at the Visit Madeira website. The Visit Madeira website is very well prepared with loads of resources on what to do, where to stay, who to do it with, right? So you can find all of that kind of stuff on Visit Madeira, on the official websites, especially when it comes to entry requirements and all that kind of stuff that this year I hope I'm not going to have to speak about. So that's where you want to find all of that kind of information. The links are all listed below. You want to stay away from all of the WhatsApp groups and all of the Facebook groups, in the sense of looking for pure information. Those places are great for kind of inspiration and for ideas, but if you want official details, hiking paths that are open or closed or things like that, then you do want to check out the site. Of course, we've got all the information we need right here. The absolute best way to discover Madeira is in a Land Rover, and we have 3 of them. I believe that the tour industry in Madeira is actually highly underrated. Most of you want to rent a car and see everything yourselves at your own time and believe that it's actually cheaper. I don't think so, right? So without trying to piss anybody off, all right, the best thing that you can do is, if you're staying in Funchal, take local taxis. The buses are overcrowded, the taxis are cheap in Madeira, all right? So support your local taxi drivers, they do a great job. And take a couple of tours. We can show you in 2 days what you can do by yourself in 4. And you don't need to worry about anything about where to go, how to get there, what's plan A, B, C, D, E, or F. And of course, you have a good time with us in a Land Rover, off the beaten track and away from the crowds. This is one of Madeira's best kept secrets. It's not a secret for us. Brisa Maracujá, our local soda drink. And this was actually the first soda on the entire planet that had real passion fruit pulp in it. So if you buy it from the supermarket, for instance, you'll actually see in the bottles that there is a little bit of pulp at the bottom, so you need to like turn it over to give it a little bit of a mix before you have it. It's absolutely fantastic, you need to try it. And there is a sugar-free version as well. But that's not my tip. This is an extra little tip for you guys. My tip right now is to leave a tip, okay? We have in Portugal this kind of culture of no tipping. That is because us as Portuguese, we save our money for a lot of things. And when I say us, I say the people who live here. I do like to tip just as much as I love being tipped. So do your fellow tour guides and waiters and taxi drivers and everyone in the hospitality industry that you're going to meet, make sure to leave them a tip. It's going to put a huge smile on their face.
Vais deixar 10 euros de gorjeta? A sério?
Não posso.
Pois reclamas, gastas o dinheiro todo em gorjetas e limões, estás à espera do quê? Claro que não!
Oh, in the Old Town. Definitely a must-visit place in Madeira, the Old Town Zona Velha. More specifically, Rua de Santa Maria. There's the painted doors, and it's a great place to come out and have something to eat and have something to drink. And my next tip for you is to do one of Lisa's free walking tours. So Lisa is one of our favorite guides in Madeira, and she runs free walking tours Funchal, walking tours around Funchal that are of course tip based, so don't forget to tip. And she runs a Old Town tour for somebody who maybe just wants to dip their feet in and check out what kind of tour they would like. The Old Town Essentials tour might just be for you. Check it out. And moving on to the next tip is get yourself a good guide, all right? So if you haven't figured that out by now, what you need to do is you need to go onto YouTube and you need to put in the best guide in the world, and voila, you found it. Check it out. What's up guys, my name is Jeff, your favorite tour guide in Madeira, and here at Hit the Road Madeira, we release a YouTube video every Monday at 7 p.m. regarding the best of Madeira Island in Portugal. Where to eat, what to do, where to stay, how to move. We've been helping thousands of people in the last 10 years accomplish their dreams here in Madeira. And in 2022, we're starting our brand new Patreon account. Patreon allows creators like us to do what we love doing and to keep doing what we love doing, which is creating content for you guys. And for only €4.50 per month, you can become one of our supporters, one of our patrons, and gain access to a whole lot of exclusive content, including a monthly live stream with me where you can pick my brain about everything Madeira related. To give you guys a little bit of an extra incentive, each and every new Patreon that we get this year will be entered into our yearly draw, where you can win an entire vacation paid for in Madeira, literally by only joining for 1 month at least on our Patreon. For an extra $16.50, you're gonna get me as well on a 1 hour video call via Skype or Facebook or WhatsApp, where you can pick my brain on the best hiking trips to do, the best places to stay, the best restaurants and best hiking trails and sunrises and sunsets, and I can help you plan absolutely everything that you need for your dream vacation in Madeira. Without any shadow of a doubt, the Hit the Road Madeira Patreon is by far the best Patreon in the world. Join today, you won't be disappointed. And finally, do not buy bottled poncha. We've got some amazing drinks in Madeira, amazing bottled drinks that you can buy as souvenirs if you want to take them back with you. You can get some Madeira wine, you can get some liqueurs, you can get some Madeiran rum, but the bottled poncha that you buy from the supermarket is no good. A good poncha is made fresh, and if you want to find a place where you can hang out, the cool bar in town is definitely here in Barreirinha Bar Cafe. It's right at the end of the old town, so you can very easily do the old town and hang out here for a sunset if you're not a sunrise kind of person. Have a couple of cocktails, ponchas, cocktails. They make burgers as well. They got live music on the weekends. If you're looking for that cool place to be, this is it. I hope you guys enjoyed our 10 tips for visiting Madeira in 2022. I seriously hope I did a good job at laying it all out, but in case I didn't, just in the description you'll find all the information you need. I wrote a very comprehensive blog post regarding each one of these topics, and there's other sources of information for you to help you plan the perfect trip in Madeira. But in case you need any more, don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. You'll get loads more of cool Madeira videos throughout the whole year, every Monday. So if you're coming even in August or September or something like that, then you can follow us throughout the year as we teach you about how awesome this island actually is. I will see you guys next week, Monday, for the next video, and cheers. Let's hit the road.